Hello, my name is Becca and I am the owner of the Know and Play Space, and welcome to my new YouTube channel. It's so exciting to be starting a Know and Play Space YouTube. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and it's thanks to all of you guys really for saying that you want longer videos and you want walkthroughs and you want to get to know kind of our family unit better and kind of how we do things at home. And so thank you for kind of giving me the push really to set up something that I wanted to do for a long time. So today's video is going to be all about our new play space that we've set up for our son, and kind of going through that and the drawers that we've got down there and the activities on his shelves and why it's developmentally appropriate. And so I hope that this video will be really helpful for you. So for those of you that have come over from Instagram, you'll kind of notice that I am sat in what used to be the playroom. And in fact, if you followed for a long time, this actually used to be our son's bedroom first when we moved in. And then actually recently over the summer, we swapped him into the bigger bedroom and then had this as the playroom. Now, what is tricky about this room is actually that it's on the second floor. And you know, traditionally, if you have a playroom, often it's a spare room downstairs, whether it's a dining room or a conservatory. But for us, this was the spare room in the house where we've only got one child at the moment. And so we use this kind of spare bedroom as the playroom, which was great. And we were really lucky to have that. And as a younger child, it was great for our son. However, he is now very much into toddlerhood, kind of verging on that kind of heading towards kind of preschool age. He is very active, very mobile, you know, loves to move all the time, and this space just, you know, it wasn't working for him. And lots of the research that I've been doing into kind of play spaces and play environments, which is a big passion of mine, lots of them talk about how beneficial it is for toddlers and preschoolers in particular to have spaces that are theirs, but they're in the heart of your home. And so, you know, however amazing a playroom is and can be and can work for some families, for us, it just wasn't working having him upstairs and us either sitting up here and playing with him, you know, kind of in one room, or we were both downstairs and then he's not got access to all of his resources and things. And we, you know, we're spending our life going up and downstairs with him. So we kind of reflected upon that really, and that's a big thing for me, that if environments aren't working, that you want to kind of think about them and reflect on them and see how you can change things to make them work. And actually for us it was quite a drastic change. We have moved living room furniture upstairs, TV units come upstairs with us as well, and we're going to use this kind of second bedroom actually as a bit more of an adult space for the moment, until we have a second child. So we'll have the, you know, kind of like an office space, I suppose, really. And what we've done is that we've moved all of the play resources and the furniture that stores the play stuff downstairs. And what we've created is kind of like an open plan family space with all of our son's toys and all of his kind of resources that he uses in his learning and his development. And it gives him that kind of free flow from the living room play space through to the kitchen, where obviously there are loads of practical life activities that we do together, things like baking, getting a cup of water, cleaning, wiping up, having snack, you know, all those things as part of kind of toddlerhood and preschool that children want to be involved in, all of those kind of like normal day-to-day life things. And then it goes free flow out into the garden space as well. So yeah, as I said, today's video is to kind of show you the new play space, to give you a bit of a walkthrough, talk through kind of what's in the drawers and how it's been set out. And yeah, let's get started. Let's go downstairs. If you've got any comments of anything that is coming up today, then pop them down in the comments box below, and don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at the Know and Play Space, and don't forget to subscribe also on here on our new YouTube channel. But yeah, let's go downstairs. So as you walk into our living space, on the right hand side is our creative area, where we've got storage cupboards at the top, a tray fast unit underneath, and then we've got an IKEA Flissat table, which works as an art table, sensory table, snack table sometimes. We've got the big Hape easel, we've got balls and stepping stones underneath. And then over here, this is kind of like home role play resources. So things like the fruit, things like the kettle, the iron, we've got the baby over here. And then these are the art resources. So we've got stickers, cutting and sticking in the next drawer down. At the bottom here is Play-Doh with the Play-Doh board, Play-Doh pots and all of the tools in that drawer. And then in the next shelf we have got plain paper for self-access, watercolour with a little pot and watercolour paper. And then these are the pots and bowls and spoons and things for the sensory play, which lives inside the Flissat table, which is why we love it. And then over here, this is another unit. So this is more open-ended resources like the kinetics. We've got the way to play roads and cars underneath. We've got train tracks. And then 2 empty shelves that I haven't filled yet with the TV on top. And then over here, we have got the animals, which is Postman Pat Van shouldn't be in there. But we've got animals, and then at the top, there's just characters for small world play. And then over here, these are our kind of more Montessori inspired open shelving. So we've got Montessori activities at the top, and then at the bottom we've got baskets of musical instruments and wooden blocks. And then again, this side, again, more Montessori inspired kind of setup activities in trays. And then over this side of the room is a space that I haven't quite finished yet, but we've got Duplo in the bottom here, and then on the top of the unit there was puppets for kind of nursery rhyme and storytelling. The cube actually goes with the pickler and the ramp, but we just haven't got it out at the moment. And then we've got our 2 big totter and tumble mats right in the middle of the room. So there we go. That was the tour of the new play space downstairs. And I hope that it was really helpful, and I hope that it has inspired you with play spaces at home. As I said, any comments or anything, pop them down below in the comments box or send me a DM on Instagram, and look forward to seeing where this YouTube channel goes and what comes next. See you later, bye.